get it. You just pulled up to the casino and you're like, I am ready to take down the casino. So what are you going to do? You're going to run straight to the slots. No! Anything that is super shiny and light and bright means that they want you there so that they can take your money. You have no control and the odds are not in your favor. What if I told you you're missing out on the best game in the casino with a 0% house advantage on a particular bet? It's craps. Let me show you. Come on. Mobile unit time. Let me show you. When you think about craps, you think of this massive table and everyone is like, it's just so much going on. There's hands going everywhere. There's chips everywhere. But if you really break it down, there's only a couple of sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the middle, 5. Let's just focus on the pass line for right now. That just means you believe that on the first roll, meaning that nothing's going on, no button, no nothing. If a 7 or 11 rolls first roll, you'll win. If a 2 or a 3 or a 12 happens, you lose. Odds are kind of in your favor because the most likely, a 7 is the most likely rolled number at that point. What happens if it's another number, like a 4? Well, then that number becomes what's called the point, and now you're hoping that the shooter, you or anybody else, rolls a 4 again before the 7 hits. If that happens, right now you win 1-to-1 money. So if you put $10 here, you win $10. If you put $20 here, you win $20. Simple, right? If a 7 happens, you lose though. 11 doesn't matter at that point. FYI. The don't pass is the same thing, but opposite. That means if a 7 or 11 rolls first, you lose. And if a 2, 3, or 12 rolls, you win. If it's a 12, it actually pushes. That's another story. But it's just the opposite. So if a point gets established, like a 4 in that case, you want a 7 to roll before 4, and then you win 1-to-1. But if that number hits, like the 4 in that case, you lose. The field here is a 1-roll bet. It doesn't matter what happens here. It's a 1-roll bet. If any of these numbers hit, you win 1-to-1 unless it's a 2 or 12. Most cases, it just pays double. It looks like a great bet, but if you look at it closely, you have more chances to lose than win. But if it's your first time, a field bet might be an okay bet just to get on the table. The only time I use it is to hedge stuff, but we'll talk about that later. The come bet plays the same way as the pass line bet. It just happens on the second roll. It's like having 2 numbers working at once. Same thing with the don't come, don't pass. They're the same. A place bet is just fancy terms that says, I believe you're going to hit this number before 7. That's all. It's easy. Go play. You could always ask the dealers for help.